Hello YouTube, this is a quick video. I always say that. I do try and keep them short. Frankly, I'm a bit sick of the silliness on YouTube. I noticed some yesterday. I didn't say anything. The person who commented on that channel, and I do know that he did comment because they were put up on screen on the live stream. He's obviously blocked me because I couldn't read his comments. He wasn't blocked by me until the end of the stream. I thought, yeah, okay, I'll just block you. Thy word is light, brackets, reflect. I'm not going to go on about this because I have been looking for the screencast and the video I did of it. I lost the video because I took the videos down off my YouTube channel thinking they would be safely stored on Periscope and Twitch, which is where I usually stream to. I hadn't realised that they expire after a number of weeks, so I lost them. Oh well, you know. No big deal. I'm not worried about it. I do know that I read all the comments that come on my channel. There's been 2 people that came on my channel to comment. I don't object to it. I think there's only 3 people blocked. Nobody that you'd know. One person came to my channel, handicap or to tell us that it is finished. And I've still got a screencast of it. He says he was only joking, but he tried to Catholicize my King James Bible, the King James Bible in general. But I also know that I did a video, a screencast of somebody else who made that comment, and there's only like 5 people. I know it's sad, or 6 maybe, 6 or 7 that have ever commented on my channel. Michael Miller, he hasn't been to my channel in about 2 weeks. I'm confident that he wouldn't say that. I'm sure he didn't do. Smokey Saint definitely wouldn't say that. It doesn't make sense. Linda Edmondson definitely wouldn't. Watchman D, he certainly wouldn't. Confident of that. Couldn't care less what you think of Watchman D. If you don't like what he's saying, teaching or whatever, just go over and talk to him and persuade him and share wisdom and knowledge with him and whatever. But I did say that reflect upon the word, actually. Not in those specific words, but he said it in a roundabout way. I do remember now this morning. It hasn't been playing on my mind, but I do remember this morning. I remembered. He mentioned Erasmus. He tried to say Erasmus was Catholic, thereby implying that the King James Bible came from a Catholic so-called church. He came on my stream the other day. He said I was wrong about that, so I was just going to be polite. I didn't have the pictures and the screencast available. I'm still confident that it was him. He denies it. Fair enough, I'll leave it at that. But this is what this stream is about. It's about persecution. I don't think anybody in this country has been persecuted like they used to be in the old days. Now, anybody who's been to Smokey Saint's channel, it's free speech, and there's quite a lot of that. Right. I don't like to use the expression, I try not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I've found out some interesting stuff on his channel. Reflect upon the word. knowing perfectly well what that channel was like. Well, I wouldn't say perfectly, but and Shepherd's Ambassador, another hypocrite. Some weeks ago, I just stumbled across what Smokey Saint. He comes out with some useful and interesting stuff. Shepherd's Ambassador basically implied, he didn't say those exact, tried to warn me away, oh, you don't want to be in here, blah, 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 like an idiot. I mean, an absolute clown and presumptuous of him to. What does he? I mean, I don't even know what he thinks he's a pastor, which, from my point of view, is absolute tosh. I mean, I've been a Christian 29 years. I've read all the nasty words and whatever that you can think of. I don't need this silly person. Oh, Bob, you don't want to be coming in here. Oh, like I'm weak in the head or something. When in fact, Shepherd's Ambassador is actually weak in the head. I believe that, and I couldn't care less what you think. Any of you, I don't care, if you're a massive supporter of his skanky pastorship, if you can call it that. I mean, this is a fool that thinks he's saved by the fact that he was born into a supposedly Christian family. So he was a Christian in his cradle. But anyway, forget him, which I have done. I don't watch his stupid videos. He can't even speak properly. So now we've got reflect upon the word, or thy word is light, brackets, reflect, as if to remind everybody it's really reflect in disguise. Apparently, he was never going to make any more videos. He's been bullied to delete his channel, which is another pile of rubbish. He was going to call the police. Oh. Right, so now he's done a video, which is up to him. It's his channel, he does what he wants. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Let's enlarge this so I can make sure you read this drivel. Not all of it's drivel because he's quoting scripture. The truth is, God is in control. Yeah, he will fight our battles for us. So many false groups on YouTube who are condemning, evil, nasty, unforgiving, emulating, and they are the enemy. Yeah, pray for them, if that's what you believe about them. I pray for my enemies, and I also think our enemies, perhaps he's saying here, are our failures. Well, that's a bit presumptuous, isn't it? In fact, they're of their father, the devil. I don't see that someone else's sin life is my failure at all. Yeah, I mean, he's quoting Romans 12, verse 19. The world today says, take vengeance. What vengeance? How have you been persecuted? You haven't been persecuted. Please come to me, YouTube, StreamYard on the YouTube or whatever it is, so I can block you permanently. I can't believe I can actually, because it doesn't surprise me. But this person went into, I'm just going to thumb that down, went into Smokey Saint's live stream yesterday, started, and I suppose it's okay, but I mean, a bit of common sense, really, a bit of discernment. He knows what Smoky Saints, like, I'm going to thumb this down, I don't know. Right. He's even been in a live stream with Smoky Saint prattling. If you've been reviled, persecuted, or people say all manner of evil against you falsely. Well, no, actually, I think they were being genuine about what they said about you, although unfortunate language. But you knew perfectly well what it was going to be like, and you just went in there, basically, from my point of view, to get yourself persecuted so everybody would sort of start swearing at you when you went in there condemning everybody, saying you're not saved, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was childish if you want to know. And if you don't want to know, I'm telling you anyway. That's what I think. Okay? So now he's come out of that live stream studio at the live chat. I mean, I don't care that he's blocked me. I couldn't care less. It's meaningless to me, really. Knowing he was told to get some backbone. And I've got to agree with him. Persecuted. Oh, come on. Nobody in this country, no one alive today, at least in England, has been persecuted to the extent that the early Christians were. Assuming that you are Christian, I don't know. Did you get bullied into deleting your channel? Really? You didn't delete your channel because you still got the same subscribers, apparently, that you had a couple of weeks ago. You sort of crashed into Watchman D, didn't you? Coming out with your false accusations. I know that you've had problems with the Fenninger crew. I think you've had problems with the Denningerites as well. Denningerites, or whatever I don't care what anybody calls them. Anyway, give over with this stuff about being persecuted. Because I watched that stream when you was in there talking to Smoky Saint. I'm sure it was you, unless it was some other channel, which I doubt because it sounds just like you. But you were in there yesterday. Oh, you're not saved, and you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be saying this, blah, blah, blah. You thought it was some sort of pig pen. What you're doing in there, all this swearing and naughty words. They are not holy. You are not saved. And then they hurl a lot of abuse at you, verbal abuse. What did you really expect? Seriously. If you go in Smoky Saint's studio or his chat and you talk sense via your keyboard, you're not going to get any abuse, really. Okay, perhaps you shouldn't really get verbal abuse from Christians. I believe most of them are. I believe Smoky Saint is a saved man. I've had conversations with him in his studio privately, not secretly. The guy's a gentleman as long as you don't start talking poop to him, Seriously, reflect. Thy word is light. You are not saved. And then you went round to the Crest Sandwich Munchers in your local fellowship, apparently, telling them how tortured you had been. You have been abused. Those naughty people swear at you. Oh, oh. Oh, I've got some of these. Oh, where did I get these from? Yeah, I know you came on my channel basically trying to Catholicize my King James Bible. Weird. No, I mean, I know I apologise to you. I did try to find a video, the screencast of all the comments. I know I would have done that. But I deleted a load of stuff out of my studio here, unfortunately. But there you go. I'm not trying to start another argument. I know for a fact there was two people that came in and tried to Catholicize me King James. Like King James Bible. And that obviously will stick in my mind, of course. So, anyway. Yeah. Thy word is light. Please don't come back to my channel. Please comment on the video so I can block you. Anybody else is welcome so far. I'm not trying to be nasty. You know. I can't remember what this says now. I was bullied tonight into removing my channel because a man sinner saved by grace disagrees with what I'm sharing. Tough. But he was bullied into removing his channel. Apparently, I don't know. No bully ain't going to shift me. I mean, this guy's an Englishman. Why is he using American phraseology? No bully ain't going to shift me. I won't go quietly. Forget it. And if God shares with me scriptures to share, I will share. So, yeah. A fine example of that yesterday. I thought, oh, come on, you know, I mean, okay, it's unfortunate that a bit of bad language occurs. Tempers get flared, but the thing is, that's, you know, you can say what you want on Smokey Saint's channel. Eventually he'll boot you or block you. But he blocked you within like 2 or 3 minutes of turning up there. Reflect. You go in there every time just to get, it's like going round to the corner shop to collect plaudits or something, so you can get some virtue signalling done. Oh, I went in there to those people, they tortured me. They tortured me verbally. I was persecuted for the Lord. Even though I went in there telling some of them that they're not saved. And they need to do this, they need to do that, they need to do the other. And all sorts of other deep stuff. You know, if you don't like it in the kitchen, go into the living room or somewhere. Go around to your local fellowship if you've got one. Apparently you have, because some woman, came around to comfort you. Because you'd obviously been to the local meeting with the cress sandwiches and quiche and vol au vents. I was tortured cruelly. They pulled out some tail feathers. So now you get some virtue signalling done in a video. Don't come to me channel. No, I don't need that. Oh yeah, Tony, Shepherd's ambassador, get saved. Really? You think you're a shepherd, a pastor? What a absolute joke, an astoundingly massive joke. And please, Shepherd's ambassador, do not do videos supposedly to help me. I don't need your help, silly person. Cognitive dissonance much, realization much. But he's one of these people with the mentality that he assumes, I don't know what he thinks he is. I mean, I don't look down on people particularly. It's not something that, I mean, I don't go around looking for people to look down on, like reflect on the word or thy word is light. You know, I might just, I don't know. Yeah, get saved, Tony, and reflect. Please feel free to do some reflecting. Reflecting upon your own self and reflect some light, you know. Yeah, it's unfortunate that people swear and stuff, but they get to go in there and express their opinions, their beliefs, argue it out, and they come out mostly with the tail between the legs, like you did, you silly person. And I've met people like you before. So, anyway, I'm going to go now. You brought it about upon yourself, really, and I think you know that. And if you thought in your own mind that anybody's channel, live stream, whatever, was a pig pen, well, don't go in the pig pen then. Boo hoo hoo, I got pig poop thrown at me. Boo hoo hoo, oh, they're persecuting me. Right, I'm going now. Countdown. If somebody wants to comment, you can do, or I'm gone. Bye bye.